You've been called lazy. Maybe by others, maybe by yourself. You have things to do, things you actually care about, but your body feels heavy, your mind feels slow, and the harder you push, the worse it gets. Here's what no one tells you. You're not lazy. Your nervous system is stuck in survival mode, and it's been running on backup power for longer than you realize. This is about the vagus nerve, the longest nerve in your body, and the hidden operating system that controls whether you feel safe enough to function or too threatened to do anything but survive. Most people have never heard of it, but it's running your life. The vagus nerve connects your brain to almost every major organ, your heart, lungs, stomach, intestines. It's the main highway of your parasympathetic nervous system, the system responsible for rest, digestion, recovery, and social connection. When your vagus nerve is functioning well, you feel calm, focused, creative, and capable. When it's not, everything feels harder. Psychiatrist Stephen Porges developed something called Polyvagal Theory in the 1990s. It maps 3 states your nervous system cycles through. The first is ventral vagal, your rest and digest state. This is where you feel safe, connected, and able to think clearly. The second is sympathetic, your fight or flight state. This is where your body mobilizes energy to respond to a threat. The third is dorsal vagal, your freeze or shutdown state. This is where your body conserves energy by numbing out, disconnecting, or going through the motions without feeling anything. Here's the problem. If you've been stressed for long enough, chronically anxious, overworked, emotionally overwhelmed, your nervous system stops returning to the ventral vagal state. It gets stuck oscillating between fight or flight and freeze. And when you're in those states, your brain deprioritizes everything that isn't immediate survival. Creativity, focus, motivation, connection, all of that goes offline. It's not laziness, it's biology. One 2021 study in Frontiers in Psychiatry found that chronic nervous system dysregulation is present in nearly every anxiety and depressive disorder. Your heart rate variability, a measure of how flexible your nervous system is, drops. Your body stays in a chronic state of low-level threat, even when nothing is actively wrong. And you start to feel like you're broken because nothing you try seems to help. Here's what does help. You can't think your way out of nervous system dysregulation. You have to signal safety to your body in a language it understands, and that language is physical. The fastest way to activate your parasympathetic nervous system is something neuroscientist Andrew Huberman calls the physiological sigh. It's 2 inhales through the nose, followed by a long exhale through the mouth. This isn't just calming, it's a direct signal to your brainstem that the threat is over. One study showed it works faster than any other breathing technique. The second tool is cold water on your face. This triggers something called the mammalian dive reflex, an ancient survival mechanism that instantly slows your heart rate and shifts your nervous system into a calmer state. You don't need an ice bath. 30 seconds of cold water on your face is enough. Your nervous system isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, protect you. But if it's been in protection mode for too long, you have to teach it that it's safe to come back online, not with willpower, with biology. Subscribe to Quiet Whiling. Next time, we'll talk about high-functioning depression, the kind that hides behind a smile, and why it's so much harder to recognize.